Am I recording? Yes. Hi. So this is a whole new thing here. We're going to do something entirely different. I am going to do, to throw you right in there, the fasting, but the dry fasting, but I'm going to do it intermittent so that I can do it over a longer period of time. I'm going to start with a little bit of background. So I have been trying to diet for a while, and I've done really well around the time when I started with the belly shots. I did some fat dissolving. You can find them here on my channel. I've tried that and it worked well, but I couldn't do it anymore. I just quit with my diet and gained weight. What exactly the reason is, I don't know. If that happens more often, then maybe that's what it was. But I'm just thinking I just wasn't good at it myself. So I hear some doctors don't want to use the shots, so I sort of did a debunk that it worked. And it really did. It really did work. The thickness and the hardness of the belly changed into a plump and soft, uppy belly. It was really nice to see and to have such a belly. It stayed sort of the same, meaning if I lose weight now, it goes back to the same state where the shots took it. So that's good. It's still a plump, happy belly. Let's just call it that. I've been trying this and that, and I realized now and then that really food can take you there. That sounds funny. But if you have a nice breakfast, and if I have a nice breakfast, and well, I'm sorry if the background sometimes does funny things, so please don't look at that. When you have a good breakfast, like say you have some eggs and bacon and orange juice, or you just have arugula and avocado and egg, or whatever you want. When you consume, you sort of start a process within my body. This happens that it really is liked and appreciated. My body really reacts positively. That's true, but it also takes me down, and with down I mean less up, less bright, less awake, less willing and able. And the side effect after that, or of that, is that I'll also want more. So during lunch, I really want to eat more, and I'll get bad ideas like getting a coffee with some pastry or croissant. What I'm getting at is that it really never ever really worked for me to eat 3 times a day. That might be super personal and just my problem. I really think, looking at others, that it really is. What I've done, however, in the past is, that I stopped the intake over the day until where I really felt now's a good time to relax, or now I can take a few hours and feel down and then go back up and do more things. So I would, for instance, start eating after jogging and drinking after jogging, and that would be water and berries and yogurt. And I would then feel sluggish, and not too much, but I would. And wait a few hours, like say from 1 o'clock till 5 or 6 o'clock, and then go back running and do it again. So I noticed that I really lost a lot of weight. I was about the same as now when I started. I remember having a really hard time starting. Not to complain, this is not complain page number 1, but just to emphasize, it was really hard at first, but that's how good it was, because before I knew it, it became easier and easier and easier, and I ran longer and further, and I ran twice and 3 times what I did the first time. I would just go up and down a little parky, And before I knew it, I would go twice and 3 times. And then I would go back afterwards, after work, and do it again. So it would slowly go up and up, and it would slowly go up more towards doing more. And actually, I really lost a lot of weight. I remember looking in a mirror, seeing my waist, saying, well, it looks like it's really going well. I just have a little belly, but a little more, and I'm, good to go. Size M was coming, medium. So that went very well, and I never really thought of it as whatever it all could be or what kind of diet it was. To me, it was just purely that if I would eat, I would feel sluggish and then would not perform. And if I would drink, the same thing. A coffee even makes me tired. It doesn't work at all. It should pick you up, right? So I've been watching some things, and I've been trying a fast, and that went really well too, not too long ago. When I was doing the belly shots, I was doing pretty well on my diet, and then after that, I did a fast that went really well. And so I overall, throughout my life, have been in a very good diet position when I was always regularly, size M or S or extra large, so that would be it. And I would always just have little bits, some nuts, a little bit of cheese, only cheese, just coffee and an apple. I just do this or that throughout the times or whatever times that I dieted. So for me, it's that's what I should do. And the trouble is that now with the pandemic, I would say to myself, I can't do it anymore because we have to eat something because you get the flu. Now, of course, we all have the vaccine, and me too. But what I thought also is that vitamins would really work. And I did try them last time, and the difference was really, really strong. So I would feel like overall little, you get these little pains or these little tired moments, and you feel good, but that's the only problem. Or maybe a little headache, it goes a little up, you feel a little worse. And then when I would take these vitamins, it would just stay here, except I would go down a little more sleepy, so I would take them at night before I'd go to sleep. So basically, vitamins can cover that, and I'm ready to do it again. And I would like to go back to the moment where I went really well, which is a while ago. And it was just not eating or drinking. So I started to study a little bit and, just watch some videos and look at what these stories are all about. And it turns out that dry fasting means nothing to drink or eat. And usually it's for, I think, a 1 day a night or for 2 or 3, and that's it. So you can do it hard or soft. And if you do it soft, you can take showers. And if you do it hard, you cannot. So I am not going to really do any of that, even though I am. So I am not going to drink or eat at all. But I will go jog, whether that's here on the treadmill or outside or both, once I get used to it. Then I'm going to see if I am strong enough. I mean, how sluggish do I get if I, after my jog, take water and, for instance, blueberries. If I take blueberries and I'll feel good, then it means that after work, I will stand on that treadmill or go out for a jog again. This is the goal. If I do not want that or do that, I'm sluggish and tired and lazy. That means that I should not have had it. So it's up to my body if it wants to be treated with some food or not. If it's not going to work, then the party is over, because I want to do this really, really much. So I'm going to try to do it by either not eating until it's time to go to sleep with that sluggish, tired, lazy body. So around maybe 9 o'clock, maybe now it's 9:30, maybe now I would have some food and drink, and then I could go to bed. I'd have to drink a lot and use the bathroom a lot, because you do have to use the bathroom if you drink before you go to bed, of course, but that's fine. It's worth it. And then, of course, if I try and it works, then I can just do that in session. So I don't have anything until maybe like 1 o'clock. I'll go jogging 12 or 1 o'clock. Then afterwards I'll have some, and I will have a little bit of a slug. I know I will be a little bit slow. It's just always been like that. And then I will wake up again because of so many hours passing by, and I can start jogging after work again. So for me, this is the plan, and I guess it's called intermittent dry fasting soft. So of course I will shower, yeah, that's the plan. This is for tomorrow. I could have waited a while. I could have said, no, I have to study more, or I have to take my blood, or I have to do this, or to see if I can do it, you know, or just get ready for it. Do something else first. There's always a reason not to start, right? So I figured, no, I'm going to do this, and I'm going to post it. This I'm going to post now, but then the day by day thing, I think I'll just do 1 week maybe, or something, and then a total video of everything, and maybe that will be nice for everybody to look at, and or, you know, maybe learn from. Because what I noticed, and I should have said that in the beginning, is that when I look on the ITV, I go to YouTube, I search for help me through the fast, help me through the dry fast, how to do it. And I see a lot, I do, but I see how it works on your body, how your muscles react, how your blood reacts, how you could lose weight, how people do it successfully. But I didn't really find, and I know there are some, I just didn't get them on my results. There must be a lot of results that say, I'm doing this and this is what's happening. Okay, so this is day 1, this is day 2, etc. I don't know why, but I feel comfortable about that, and not like a doctor would really explain it, because then it goes beyond what I really want to hear, but just like a person would, you know, just say a few things about it, and then just do it and say, you know, this is how that goes. So I'm going to post that, and at least then somebody did it, if nobody did. But I'm sure you'll tell me, or someday. I remember at some time in the past, for sure, I saw some videos of people doing that day by day. So maybe they're just blocking that because they think it's bad for you to fast or something, or whatever the algorithms are doing now. Recently, if I look at somebody who's explaining things, what was it again? Really interesting stories about the narcissist. And you look about the narcissist, the guy, I think he's called, oh, I don't know, the Royal We. I really loved it. I look at it, and before I know it, I get all these ads for, you know, finding help and stuff. And I'm just eager to learn. I'm just interested in his videos. That doesn't mean that I have a problem, but algorithms can really get you, you know. And then constantly sending me this weight loss person, which is, you know, a great person, but for me, it wasn't so good. Every time I saw it, I wanted to have something to eat. You know, you see it, you're on a diet, here comes Amberlynn Reid. And then Amberlynn Reid is being ridiculous, and people joke about her, and then she eats something, and you're like, huh, I should have something too. You know, it sort of worked like that with me. I couldn't get rid of it. And maybe there are people that have that with me too. I hope not. So yeah, maybe I should record this again. This maybe one take better. Okay, let's do that again. All right, hang on. So yeah, that's the story, and that's what we're gonna do. Today is the day before day 1. It's Wednesday, May 10, 9:43 p.m. I'm going to put this together and post it, and then you'll see what will happen, and what I am going to hopefully be able to do is, where did she go? Not look like this anymore. Yay! Because I don't want to look like this. Okay. That was just necessary. Okay, so I hope you have some interesting facts with this. Do me a favor. Listen to this. I am not a doctor. I am not a nurse. I am not an expert. I don't think it's good if you starve yourself. If you're a young girl, do not do this. Just on a side note, this is not meant for anyone like mental illness, being overweight or underweight because of mental issues like maybe bulimia or anorexia or whatever. This is not meant for elderly that are weaker. This is not meant for people that are troubled with it. This is not meant for children. You should all, the people that are all, fitting in that corner, please find real good advice. Find specific advice for you, like how to diet when you're older or how to diet when you're younger, because remember this, your body is different at all ages. It goes through stages, and you will become smarter and dumber at some points in life too. You have to not forget what you're doing. When you're really old, you might forget what you were doing, and then what happens with you? If you're on a diet and you don't remember that you didn't drink, you have a really big problem. Or if you're a child, and I wouldn't want to be responsible for that. So please don't do it. And I'm not a doctor, I'm not a nurse. I don't know all of this about it. I just do this myself, happen to walk into it, and I'm going to do it now. So wish me good luck, and let's make it work. Take good care. Bye.